Dan, how can we use our physical world to help us release doubt?
I love that question, Brenda, because I love science, and science is looking at the world in a way that analyzes and measures and makes it possible to predict things, like the relationship between matter and energy. When we see an obstacle in our lives, what we perceive as an obstacle, something that's a barrier, something that's holding us back, I can't go that direction because there's something that's blocking the path, and I don't have the tools in my tool chest to overcome that barrier, to get around it, or to even see a way around it. We see things from a perspective of insecurity, of doubt, of lack, of inability. And as long as you see things from those perspectives, doubt becomes very real, and obstacles become real, barriers become real. There's nothing in the world that has more power than the power within you. Nothing. All things are possible. Nothing is impossible. That's been said over and over for thousands of years. Get over it. Stop seeing things in terms of what you can't accomplish. Stop seeing things from a point of view of doubt. You really have to take some discipline and be a little bit hard on yourself and remind yourself that you have within you more power than any power that's outside of you. You are able. In a physical way, think of it like water flowing downhill. It doesn't take a straight path. You don't know the path. You don't know that path. You don't know the twists and turns of the path ahead of you. That's okay. You don't have to know those things. You do know that water does the same thing. It doesn't take a straight path. It takes a convoluted path, turning and twisting according to the geography that it's in, according to its environment. But it doesn't stop because it's being compelled. The movement of water downhill is being compelled by a force, the force of gravity, and with a destination in mind. For water, it's, I'm going back to the ocean. I'm going back to my source. For you, it's the same way. Think of yourself like water. The great martial artist Bruce Lee often said, be like water. Don't see obstacles as barriers. Water doesn't see a rock in the stream as a barrier. It sees it simply as an opportunity to take an alternate direction. A little change in the path, and the rock is gone, and the water continues to flow. Don't stop that flow within yourself. You are being compelled to return to your source. And that is the important thing, not the barrier. The barrier is just an opportunity for an alternate path. Be like water. Move under the compulsion of the force that's drawing you home. And remember that. If you don't understand things in a spiritual sense, think of things in the world around you, because the laws are all the same. Exactly the same laws govern the flow of water as govern your path in life.
I love how you talk about the water, because I think we see the water moving down the hill and we see that it doesn't follow a specific path. And that's exactly the same with us.
Exactly. Thanks for being with us today. My goal is to give you value with every lesson. If you would like us to notify you every time a new lesson is ready, click subscribe below, then turn on notifications. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks.